Hey, what's up, good people? It's your boy, Brother Mark. I just wanted to, I'm sitting there, I'm doing some burpees and whatnot. And between my sets, I was sitting there thinking. I was thinking about one of my neighbors I saw yesterday, and she asked me, she said, "Oh, you see what's going on in the States. What do you think? What do you think? What are you going to do? How do you vote? Da, 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 da." And I thought it was interesting because um, for those of you who really know me, you know that I look at it as two sides of the same coin. Whether or not it's Democrat, Republican. In my eyes, neither party has really done anything that I feel is substantial recently. For people of color, African Americans, descendants of slaves, whatever you want to call it. Um, you know, for the longest time, we've been trying to get our reparations, and more they want to kick the can down the road. They want to talk about, investing all of this money into studies. They want to study. Stop studying. Put that money into some cash and put it in our pockets. I hear people say, "Oh, well, some people are irresponsible and they'll be right back at zero if you give them this money." Well, how is that a concern of yours? Why do you care? The point is, the wrong will be righted. And then if they go back, if they mismanage the funds, then so what? That's on them. It'll stimulate the economy and nobody will have anything to say. The debt, so to speak, will be paid, right? But I think that's a crock of bull, that argument, because people know that there are folks out there, uh, educated, degree, disciplined, who would take that money and really do some really powerful things. The working class probably, obviously, immediately disappear. And I mean, with the invention and the onset of AI, I guess that wouldn't really matter now because they're trying to make these robots take over everything. But um, it'll be a different thing altogether. I say that to say, once again, man, Kamala um, probably will be your president if if the prophetess Celeste is accurate in her prediction. We'll see. I'm still on the line with that one. I'm still on the fence with that one. But it looks like a lot of the stuff she's been saying has been coming to fruition. So again, I'm just going to sit back and watch. And back to the original statement, that's how I feel about the situation. I told my friend or my neighbor or whatever you want to call it, I said, we sit back and watch. I'm an observer. I just sit back and watch. Even when I was in the States, I was disenchanted disenchanted with the whole situation and the process and everything. I feel like I don't have a dog in the fight. Out of all of the people in this world, all of the people in this country, at least, the only two viable candidates to run against each other were a convicted felon and somebody who was senile or old senile, man. Come on, man. You got to be kidding me. All of the wise professors and lawyers and doctors and this and that, and the only two candidates to run this country, Donald Trump and Joe Biden. That's silliness to me. And then, okay, now Biden, they finally strong armed him out the way, but now you got Kamala in there. Um, I'll save my comments, right? But to me, she's not the person that I want to see as the representative of this country. But hey, we'll see what happens with that, right? We'll see what happens with that. If some of the speculations are true, then she'll be a figurehead, and it'll be Obama who's running this thing. So I don't know, man. We'll see. A lot of whispers, a lot of speculation, a lot of people dropping their own 2 cents on what they think is happening and what's going to happen. But as for me, two sides of the same coin. I just sit back and watch, man. Um, it seems to be chaos all over the world. It's chaos in Africa, chaos in Kenya, chaos in Congo, chaos in Burkina Faso, and so many other places. Man, it's going on. Europe, you have people upset with what's going on. It's like the money, the fees, the taxes, everything is going high except for wages. Except for wages, man. Um, people are struggling. People are struggling. I talked to some of my restaurant owner friends or taxi drivers and whatnot, and they're saying that the amount of tourists compared to this time last year is dropped off. They're not making the money that they made compared to this time last year. So I know here where I'm at, they're just starting to enter high season, as they call it. Hopefully things get better. Um, but I don't know because it's a crunch, and I think the crunch is global, and I think it has to be a global crunch down on currency in order that they can bring us to that digital currency and bring us to that new system. So we'll see what happens, man. There, I hear people talking about, oh man, you need to invest in Bitcoin and invest in the digital this and the digital that. But I'm like, if the system crashes, just like what happened a couple of days ago at the airport, nobody could get onto the laptop to the computer systems and things of that nature. Then what do you do? What good is having Bitcoin or having money in the bank and you don't have it physically? You can't hold on to it. You can't sleep in it. You can't do anything with it. You can't trade it. You can't do that. It's just digital. It's imaginary. I look at this stuff like it's all imaginary credits. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, man. It's make believe. Somebody could punch in some numbers into a computer any day, anytime, and that'll change anything. They could say they lost your money any day, anytime, and you're up the creek, man. You're up the creek. So, again, I'm going off on 5 different changes here. Um, that just be my thoughts on the matter, man. That just be my thoughts on the matter. If you're in the States, I said all the time, man, you better grow you some food, learn you some trades that you can use, that people gonna need, that you could barter with. Um, that's where it's at, man. I look at property taxes before I left, man. Property taxes went up, up, up. I heard somebody had property tax. No, I'm saying the property tax that went up too, but I'm talking about home insurance. The home insurance went up almost to like $10,000. Well, I know that personally. That's why they were trying to charge me 10. But somebody said it went up to like $16,000 on homeowners insurance. That's not everything. A homeowner's insurance, you still got to pay for your property taxes. You still got to pay for your light bill, your water bill, your groceries, your car insurance going up through the roof, flood insurance depending on where you're at. It's like, man, everything is just crashing and burning in front of your face. So I don't know what provisions you make. People ask me why I left, and I don't always like to go into it, but the fact of the matter is, depending on who you listen to, right? Depending on what you believe, some people believe, I put it that way. Some people believe that if you're still in the States by 2025, it's going down, and you're going to see the fall of Babylon in front of your own eyes, all right? Um, do I believe that? You see where I'm at. I'm not in America. So my whole goal, if we're going to keep it 100, my whole goal is to make provisions for my family so that if and when the time comes and they need a spot to go to escape to, I know the lay of the land. I know where they could be comfortable. I know where they can go. Again, I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm not trying to sow fear because, without the Most High, you're going to be in trouble anywhere you're at, right? But I'm just hoping, like, in a situation, I went through Hurricane Katrina. I know what it was like to be able to escape to Baton Rouge. And even though we dealt with the effects of the storm, it wasn't the same as being in New Orleans. It wasn't the same as being there where they didn't have the water. Pretty much the government, not the government, but pretty much the army was doing martial law. And things were just chaos, chaos, chaos. People was raping, killing. It was going down. It was going on. Dying, no water, no medicine. Couldn't get out, couldn't get in. Like, that's a horrible situation to be in. I spoke to folks who've been through that. I got family members who've been through that. I was able to be in a situation where my brother moved. We stayed with him, and we had shelter, and it was uncomfortable because we had a lot of people staying under one household. We had a lot of people, a lot of uncles, aunts. Shit, everybody converged on his house, man. But he was blessed to be in a situation where he provided a roof, some shelter. We was comfortable. It was uncomfortable, but we was comfortable, if you get what I'm saying. So that's what I'm trying to be in this situation. I'm trying to be a situation where if my people have to ever leave, have to ever go anywhere, I done took the provisions, I done blazed the trail. I done came out here and I done saw the lay of the land, I done figured things out, and I know how they need to move if they need to move. You know what I'm saying? People like, oh man, you so lucky to leave. Man, it's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice. Yeah, it's beautiful. I show y'all the beach pictures. I show y'all all the niceness and the beautiful fruits and vegetables and things of that nature. But if you don't think I miss family members, if you don't think I miss driving my car and just hanging and creature comforts of just being in the States, you'd be a fool. You'd be a fool. It's tough to be away. It's tough to be away. People have family gatherings or funerals or just want to be there for your people, man. Your friends go through situations and You could kind of call them a little bit. You kind of text them a little bit. You could, try to catch up with them. You got a time difference, an 8-hour time difference. So you can't always talk to people. Are you tired when they getting up and they tired when you up? It's definitely a sacrifice, y'all. So if you think you want to move, if you think you bought this life, you just got to know in your mind all the things that come with it. Um, you just got to know the things that come with it. Again, would I trade this life for going back to Africa, going back to America right now? Man, I'm not worried about going back to America. I, I look at the foolishness that's going on over there. A police just shot a woman in the face. Why? Why does the police have to shoot a woman in the face? Please let me know how a strong man can't physically subdue a lady, and you train as a law enforcement agent, right? And look, I'm not saying some woman ain't super strong. I'm not saying, some situations don't warrant a level of aggression or restraint or this and that. But to murder this woman, if I'm not mistaken, in her apartment, that's the stuff, man, I'm happy to be away from. And you got people talking about, under Obama, I'm sorry, under Donald Trump, all the races is going to be empowered. Man, this happened under Biden. This happened under Biden and Kamala Harris. Don't go back to Obama. All of the different tragedies and atrocities that happened while he was in office. Them police is just crazy anytime, all the time. It don't matter like that, man. It don't matter like that. Look, and let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. I rather know who my enemies are from the giddy up, so I know how to respond, how to adapt, how to view them. Right? Don't make me think that you my friend when you really my enemy. Don't make me think you got my back when you really hate me or you got alternate motives against me. Like, show me who you are so I know what it is. We keep the same energy. People need to know and not be comfortable. They need to know they're behind enemy lines. They need to know that this government don't mean them no good, or this country is not where they need to be. We need to turn back to the Most High, man. We got to turn back to the Most High and start praying, or praying more and doubling down. And I'm talking to myself now, because I got my issues too, man. I was listening to Stephen Darby Jr. He started speaking on the death of his father, how he felt, what happened, and just how he feels now. He did a video called I'm my own man, or I'm not my father. I think it's I'm not my father. And I thought the video was really good. It was touching to hear his perspective, to see how he was feeling, and some of the stuff he was voicing in the video. I couldn't help but laugh because I've gone through those same feelings myself. People seeing you, and maybe they see something in you that you don't see, and maybe it's just something that you're scared to embrace just because of all that it entails. But I relate to the brother on that level because I understand when people see something in you, I guess, that maybe you're scared to embrace, or that you're scared to try to latch on to, or you see the errors in your personality or in your character that other people don't see. Your struggles, I guess, is what I'm getting at, right? But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's we all on the journey. We all need to do better and be better. My wife, she's been loving Celestial, the Prophetess, lately. She watching the videos all the time, man, all the time. And one of the big things, and it kind of parallels Darby. She's always on this repent. That's pretty much the the message. The message. That's pretty much the message, straight up, right? And I see people saying, "Oh, she's a false prophetess, this and that." I'm like, look, I don't know about the prophecies that she's putting out. I can't really say if they're accurate or verifiable and this and that. But I can say this: the message that she's putting out there, how you mad at that? Repent, come to the Most High, stop sinning, do better. Like, in summary, that's the message of life, right? But you got folks who, I don't know, man, for whatever reason, they're resistant to it or whatever. I just don't like hearing 2-hour videos. I don't have patience like that. I'm not long-winded. I'm not loquacious. I'm looking at this. I can't believe I spoke 15 minutes, 14 minutes. But, yeah, man. Matter of fact, just like that. I'm going to wrap it up because I know sometimes I see videos. I'm like, 14 minutes, 15 minutes. Who think they won't waste that much time listening to a conversation like that? So anyway, y'all, that's my 2 cents. Just checking in, touching base, man. I'm gonna try to do more videos. Like I said, my little equipment and everything been on the fritz a little bit. I'm trying to get back to normal, but that's what happened, man. I'm trying to make a little nice little videos for y'all, nice little editing, nice little music and all that good stuff. Um, but yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I have something together soon. I have something together soon. Uh, I'm walking around in the darkness. Walking around in the darkness, y'all. I done lost my motivation to finish these burpees now since I started talking. But anyway, peace and blessings to you. It's night by me, so it's morning by you, or day by you. And when it's night by you, it's gonna be day by me. So that's what it is. But if it's morning by you, good morning. If it's evening, good evening. And if it's night, good night. We're gonna run a little Swahili for y'all. Habari asabui, habari mchana, habari za. I'm sorry, habari za asabui, habari za mchana, habari za jioni, habari za usiku. Right? That's good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. So, all right, y'all. Love y'all. Y'all be blessed. Catch you on the next video, man. Peace.